Hello, welcome to Tarot to a T. Today we're going to do a November 2022 reading for the sign of Libra. If this is your first time, welcome to my channel. And if you're returning, thank you for coming back. So let's see. Oh, okay. We're going to just jump right into it here. Let's see what Libra needs to know for the month of November 2022. We have one card already flip out. So we're looking for some more messages here. Okay. I think you got something going on, Libra. I know it. I can smell it. Let's see what's going on for Libra. Cards of advice, please. Following this message. Okay. Cards of advice. Wow, too many. Well, I'll take that one. That's the one I was going to grab. Cards of advice. Okay. Let's see what we got going on. Eight of Diamonds. You might be embarking on some kind of, shall we say, a new entrepreneurial pursuit. It's about hard work paying off. Something you've put a lot of work and energy into and time. It's really starting to show some rewards, and you're starting to receive the success and abundance that you've been wanting. Now, it doesn't have to be money, but usually that's what the Eight of Diamonds talks about, some kind of tangible abundance, but we'll keep lifting cards here. Three of Diamonds, Seven of Hearts. So something broke your heart here with the Seven of Hearts, sorry. It's a card of disappointment. It could have been a person. It could have been an opportunity. I'm tending to lean on the side of opportunity. Sorry, I need some water. Getting choked up here. I don't know if this situation has choked you up, but suddenly my throat is like just scratchy. The Three of Diamonds, it's an interesting mix. So you have disappointment, some kind of letdown. Okay. Some kind of, so there's an emotional element to it. But the Three of Diamonds talks about some kind of confusion around money. Like, I don't know, like some kind of communication needs to take place, some kind of decision needs to be made. With the three, we are looking at possibly a third person or a third element that's coming into play. It could, you know what I'm getting from that? I'm getting that the third person is the one that's kind of letting you down here. Interesting scenario. I don't know if you're following my track here, but the Three of Diamonds, again, can involve another element or person, and the Seven of Hearts can mean that somebody let you down in some way and led to some kind of disappointment that affected you emotionally. I think there's some kind of thing wrapped up with finances where somebody let you down. That's as simple as I can put it. Six of Hearts. Well, interesting. So you have options and opportunities here in relationships. They probably are kind of romantic in nature. They don't have to be. It's just kind of the card that says you're not carrying around any baggage. You know, the path is clear for you to pursue relationships on a significant level. It's an interesting picture I'm getting, which I'll go into detail here in a second. The Nine of Clubs talks about something that completed, that you feel very accomplished in. A sense of satisfaction, accomplishment. I keep hearing accomplishment, but I was tempted to say also achievement. The Queen of Diamonds could be you, or a Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I tend to see the Queen of Diamonds as a Taurus energy. Maybe you have Taurus in your chart, like a Taurus moon. With the Eight of Diamonds that we talked about that first came out, the entrepreneurship, hard work paying off. I see it tying into this. So something, you've accomplished some kind of financial success. Let's put it that way. And I think the Queen of Diamonds is kind of that energy you're embodying. It doesn't, we're not looking at genders, so don't pay attention that it's a queen. It's just somebody with some authority and power. They just don't exercise dominance, as opposed to a king, right? But it's definitely around pentacles, diamonds, material matters, money. That's what the Queen of Diamonds talks about. But in the middle here, you have somebody that let you down. It's almost like, you know what I'm getting? It's almost like you've gone ahead and you're successful. And this thing right here is like in the past. It may not have been that long ago, maybe the past month or so. But it's like you've gone ahead and you've turned it around. And perhaps you're moving on. Perhaps it was like somebody you were dating. I'm not picking up like long-term relationship with this. For some reason, somebody let you down. It's like, boom, okay, fine, we're done. You know, that kind of energy. And so, yeah, your path will be clear to perhaps meet someone else significant. That's too many cards. What else can you tell me about Libra's situation for November 2022? What else can you tell me about Libra's situation here? Oh, too many cards, too many cards. It's interesting. It's a mouthful. When too many cards come out, I interpret it as a mouthful, but I will too. Well, I'm going to take the Six of Clubs. This stuff is just like sticking. I don't know if there's like a humidity problem, but I definitely kept seeing the Six of Clubs here. The Six of Clubs talks about the potential for personal growth. Again, options and opportunities presenting themselves to you. I mean, it can be really in any realm of your life here. It could be financial growth, material growth, career growth. It also could be spiritually or emotionally. Maybe you're getting past, again, this emotional letdown, and that's leading you to some personal growth in that area. Like, you know, the experience of having someone not come through for you. It's just like a lesson we have to learn. It doesn't feel good when it happens, but it's good for us to realize that the potential is always there for someone to let us down. You know what I mean? The King of Clubs. Again, we have like dominance or authority, a power card. This could be a fire sign, a Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. This King of Clubs is a good person to have in your corner if this is somebody around you that you're leaning on, perhaps. Someone you're going to for advice, because they have a very good sense of being able to counsel, guide someone in the right direction. Very strong element with that card. Perhaps you're seeking advice, and that's what's gotten you to this place of accomplishing some success. Despite this letdown here, somebody letting you down in some financial matter. I don't know, maybe you were in business with somebody and there was some kind of, disagreement about money allocations in the business. I mean, I'm kind of seeing something like that. Maybe they weren't budgeting correctly. Maybe they were making purchases that you didn't agree upon. Anyway, we also have the Five of Spades, the Three of Hearts. The Five of Spades talks about changes and disruptions in your lifestyle. It's also the breakup card. Again, I don't think this person was like somebody who's been around for 20 years and you were married to them and had the kids and all that. I think it's somebody you were involved with that just turned out to be unreliable. And so they're out of the picture now. Because you got the breakup artist card with this Five of Spades. And unexpected events, something you weren't foreseeing, but it's like, okay, meh, whatever. Moving on. With the Three of Hearts, you're looking at indecisiveness. This is also the player card. If there was a third love interest involved, you know, take it how it fits. If it doesn't fit your situation, it just could mean that either your emotional investment or their emotional investment was in other places. It's kind of like being involved with somebody but not being totally head over heels. You know, 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Like, yeah, they're okay, but they're not the love of your life, and they don't really stimulate you and inspire you. Yeah, I'm strongly feeling that vibe of somebody you were involved with, probably not for very long, and they just, you know, it kind of turned on a dime. You realized they weren't somebody you wanted to invest in. Certainly not long term, and they're just like out of the picture. That's why the road is clear, Libra, for you to pursue other relationships if you so desire. Let's look at your cards of advice. 5 of Hearts. What is this? This is a separation. Now, the separation doesn't always have to be the divorce card, although it does involve some kind of emotion. We're looking at hearts with this. It could be just a matter of you or them moving out, and that's it. You know, it doesn't have to be this long, drawn-out drama. It's just like, yeah, we're splitting up. You go your way. You go. I'll go mine. I'm kind of getting that sense of this. This wasn't this dark, heavy, drawn-out thing. It's also the card of people being separated for other reasons, such as, these are only examples, not necessarily what I'm picking up in your reading, though, such as going to college, deployment in the military, traveling for work, those kinds of things. Definite changes, though. In the 7 of Spades, some truth was revealed. Yep, I think that's what this is. Yep. Some kind of confusion around money. You don't share the same values. You don't have the same... You're not on the same page with finances. This is about truth being revealed, things being uncovered, perhaps things that just, you know, you weren't pleased with. It's also problems with a person or a relationship having problems, that kind of thing. Nevertheless, it was something that wasn't apparent in the beginning, but now it's come out. 4 of Diamonds, well, this is going to lead to your windfall. So this change that happened in this relationship is for the better, because this is the windfall card. It's also a warning not to overspend, but you are headed in a very abundant direction. We already saw that with this 8 of Diamonds, though. And this is also feeling secure and stable in your home life, obviously, if your finances are going particularly well. 3 of Clubs. Interesting. So there's still a need here for some communication to occur. There's definitely some struggle or fight going on. It's a third person or third element card again. It could be a third element that you need to settle with this person. Like, again, I'm just talking generically, but like divvying up property, divvying up... Perhaps money. I just don't see that this relationship went that far. I'm not picking up, again, that this was a serious, long-term relationship where your finances were all jumbled into one mess and you're having to unravel it all. I just see it as perhaps they left their blender in your apartment. So you kind of need to hash out what's theirs, what's yours. Maybe there's arguments about that, because there is an element of disagreement, or at least expect that. Because again, we're looking at your cards of advice. The separation is definitely a positive, though. Any more cards of advice for Libra for November 2022? Oh wow. So you're feeling very supported and connected despite what has gone on here. This is probably family, friends. This is leaving you with this sense of security. Again, you're not on shaky ground here. You're looking very stable materially and emotionally. I'm not seeing any cards where you're grieving and you're going through this turmoil, except for the Seven of Hearts. Yeah, you had a little bit of disappointment and letdown here, but I think you're over that. I think it's pretty clear. Ace of Diamonds. Could have predicted this one. So you're off on a new start to increase your income or your abundance in some manner. That's what this is about. So I think your focus is shifting. Perhaps from this relationship, now that it's over, you're like, you know what, I really want to concentrate on this anyway. So it's a new beginning in that sense. Any more cards of advice for Libra? I just feel like that's kind of stating the obvious. But it's good you have that support card. And yes, you're feeling vulnerable. Or there is a younger water sign around you. Sorry, Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer. I tend to see this as, when it's talking about the person I'm reading for, the sign, someone who's feeling vulnerable, they have their heart open, which is good. Which is good. It's possible you have your eye on somebody who's younger than you. That's a water sign. If that's not the case, you're being encouraged to keep your heart open. And yes, there's a degree of vulnerability with that. For sure. With the Jack of Hearts. But I don't think you have anything to worry about. I mean, like, again, I'm not seeing any real heavy residual emotion hanging over this. I don't see you going through a grieving process of being angry. And you're feeling very connected and supported. And I think your concentrations are in this new direction as far as your abundance and what you're concentrating on. But there's definitely the separation that occurred, and it's going to lead to a windfall. And I just stopped there because, you know, it doesn't necessarily, we're not necessarily talking about again, dollar bills. This could be abundance all around. You just want to be careful and protect it, though. Again, there's that warning of not being too extravagant. You know, holding back. Yeah, because the truth was revealed. That you needed to let this person go, and you did. Congratulations, Libra. I think you saved yourself from certainly more heartache and more trouble because you were able to let this go. And pretty easily. Swiftly, I should say. Not easily. Maybe easily is not quite the right word. Anyway, I hope this helped. If you would like to see when the next video comes out, hit subscribe and notifications, or save my videos so that you can find me again. I don't know if you've ever lost a reader on YouTube. So if a reader is not real, doesn't have like thousands of subscribers, sometimes it's hard to find that reader again. So I had always mentioned the easiest way is to save a video that you can go back to my channel. That is if you don't want to subscribe, or subscribe, and then you'll see when the video comes out, there'll be a notification. As long as you hit that icon, okay? Anyway, take care until I see you again.